Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're getting back up on this roof and we've got to deal with these couple weird angled parts of the roof where we've got a valley coming down and we've got the roof lines coming together. You know, it's a very common spot actually on homes, but we've never had to deal with this directly with a standing seam metal roof. And I'm still a little confused. Greg is a lot of confused.
I'm not even trying anymore.
And together, we don't know what we're gonna do, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. So for this video, you guys we're gonna work on all this, but I'm gonna try to wrap my head around how we're gonna do these details. I know in my mind how I wanna do it, I just don't know how it's gonna work out. So I don't wanna show too much right now until I feel better about doing these two. And then we've got two more to do on the other side, which I will take you through, because I've had a lot of people already ask me to show this process. I don't want to do that for you guys. Bear with us today. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. We got to get all this layout done. We got to figure out exactly where our panels go because we have to start at the top of the valley. We work out of the valley to this point. Then we can go across and then work up the other valley. So there's a lot of layout that needs to be done so that we can stay exactly where we want to be and hopefully figure out these details and make them nice. And I'm not even worried. We're going to make them good.
Yeah.
I just don't know exactly how it's going to
Just trying
progress.
to find the best option for us.
I want it to look good and perform good as well. So let's get some tape measures out. Let's get this laid out. Let's find out exactly where our pieces are going to be. Then we can cut this piece here and maybe we'll just kind of see what that looks like and it'll help us get closer to.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if we can mock up a corner of sorts, a corner in there, then we'll be fine.
Yeah. Paralysis by analysis, guys. You can't sit there and think too much. Sometimes you just got to do it.
You mean mark
15, 11 and a half.
Okay.
Give me a measurement. What are we?
We are 20 foot, no, sorry, 17 foot and 9 sixteenths.
Okay.
5 sixteenths. 5 sixteenths. Final answer.
Hello?
17 foot and 5 sixteenths. That's where we need to intersect.
Isn't that crazy, guys? You guys notice the all the lines from the weather logic? This is due to expansion and contraction. When we laid this roof, you know, a month ago, 2 months ago, whatever it was, the tapes have like expanded and contracted and stretched that it caused these lines on every joint. It's kind of cool, actually. That's science. People say, you don't need to gap your sheathing. Well, if you don't, it's going to expand and contract on you and bubble up. Here. All right, 13.4. I need another marker.
Looks to be about right. And
I think that we'll be so close that our angle, we'll double check it, but I'm thinking it's going to be pretty good.
I'm guessing like somewhere in there.
Let's see, that'll be my run. So our pitch is 37.37. I remember that.
37.37.
Good?
Yep.
Real quick, guys, let's take a second to talk about the sponsor of today's ad-free video, and that is North One. I'm always sharing with you guys the tools that I use on the job site to make my job, you know, more enjoyable, be more efficient, and overall just do a better job at being a contractor. But the things I don't talk about, the things that you guys have asked me to share are behind the scenes. How do I run my business more efficiently? And what are those tools like? Because let's be honest, the bane of every contractor's existence is being in the office, doing the business stuff. We just want to be outside building something. So let's go over some of the things that I think that you guys will love about North One and will help you guys run your business more efficiently. Think of North One like any other bank, okay? At the core, they're gonna provide the same services that you would come to expect from any local bank, but this is what really sets them apart. First off, they're 100% online, which means that everything I tell you today is doable and you can take advantage of it right from your phone, from your computer, without ever having to travel to a actual brick and mortar, which right away saves you time. First things first, I can send and receive ACH payments. That's a big deal because I can't even do that with my brick and mortar, and that obviously is going to save not only me time from having to write checks, but the people I'm writing those checks to, they don't have to go cash them. It will be automatically deposited into their account. Another cool feature is that they give you two cards. They give you a digital card and a physical card. The reason for that is, think about this. If online you're making purchases, your number is compromised, you don't have to actually go get a new physical card. And vice versa, if you lose your physical card, you don't have to go reset up all the card information on all your online services. Also, when you go online to look at all your transactions, you can filter between your physical and your digital card, and it'll help you better organize your purchases. Now, with North One being an online service, all of that information can seamlessly be integrated into my QuickBooks, which is something that I love. That allows me to make sure that all of my invoicing, my purchases are being caught, that I'm not missing anything, and it takes a ton of time away from me to go ahead and enter all that information, which allows me to have an easier conversation with my accountant, and we can both be on the same page. And as far as integrations go, your Amazon, your Shopify, your PayPal, that's just a few that I use personally, and that list of integrations is constantly growing. Now let's talk about one of North One's coolest tools, and that is the ability to automatically pay your invoices and bills. And this is how it works. You can upload your invoice or your bill to the system, or you can even send it through a custom email address that they will provide you. And what they're going to do is their AI is going to take over. It's going to search through the document. It's going to find when it's due, how much it's due, and it's going to put that all in your dashboard. Then you're going to come along and you're going to say, pay, 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 and it will automatically send out either a check, an ACH. It will pay that bill when it's due. It's not going to pay it early. If you're a guy that likes to go and on a Saturday morning pay all of his bills, even though one might not be due for a month, you're giving away your money sooner than you need to. This is going to allow you to keep it in your bank account and only pay when they're due, but also never miss a payment. Now you may be saying, well, that could get confusing, and how do I know how much money I have then because I haven't balanced it out? There is revenue tracking also set up in North One so that you can monitor how much money you plan on spending out, when it's going to be going out, and you can also see how much money is coming in from your other income sources that are integrated into the system so perfectly. Now I'm telling you guys, the list goes on. North One is truly trying to make it easier for people like me, small businesses, contractors, to do their job more efficiently. The less time that you're spending on their app or on their website indicates to them that they are doing their job, providing even better tools for you to run your small business. And it only takes 3 minutes to go apply for a business account with North One. It's completely free, does not affect your credit score, and if you take advantage of that service right now, they're going to apply a $10 credit to your account. So big kudos to North One for not only sponsoring this video, which I greatly appreciate, but in general, I appreciate them going out trying to make better business tools for people like me, people like you, so that we can run our businesses more efficiently and stay on the job site doing what we really love, which is building stuff. All right, let's get back to the roofing.
That was a tough one.
Yeah, that was tough. All this work. It's gonna be worth it though. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so this one panel, this shear here, if that's not cool, I don't know what is. I can tell that, like, I got a little bit more of a gap here, but maybe there's something a little bit thicker.
Based off of that first piece you put on, where that rib sits, we're gonna wanna rip it right at the top of that rib. I'm at 15 5/16.
That's kind of what I am too, I guess, depending on how you read it. I'm gonna leave that little tab there for now.
Kind of looks like an egg carton, you know?
Yeah. Like, I can see it, I just can't reach it. You can reach it, you just can't see it. Yep, check your dimension. This is important because this is literally determining the entire layout of the roof.
Switch.
Okay, now you take it up. All right. this is the beauty of friendship and teamwork. Like, even though your idea isn't exactly what I'm envisioning, it's also given me inspiration. You might be high. I don't know. It should be fine. It should be fine. We should get it. I hope you didn't cover your screw. You see what I'm saying? So we're about there, and I need to go over to my valley. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I'm thinking I'm pretty dang close. And then we'll get our trim here, and then that sucker will just hem straight on there, man. Good enough, right?
Yep.
Time for the WWW. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like you could go ahead a smidge.
It doesn't seem like that's where I want to be.
How am I on that? It looks like I need to go over a little bit.
Oh, you need to go to your mark? I just got a bug in my ear. How is that possible that the bug's out here?
Nice. It's not a good sign. When the bugs are already coming out and flying in your ear, you know they're gonna be bad this year.
I just like to keep it clean for bugs and... All right, let's see how we did, man. Since we don't have this taped here, I'm going to run this across, Greg.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I got it. Go ahead. Well, unfortunately, guys, first thing this morning, we got a little bit of frost on the roof. So we went ahead and took the torch just to get it kind of mainly off, but now it's kind of slicked again. And I think until this sun gets just a little bit higher, we're gonna go ahead and get a bunch of measurements. I'm gonna start by getting this long point measurement here that we already have a line snap for the center of I guess our longest panel that's gonna go into the valley. And that should give me all the dimensions I need to get all these measured and cut. It might be a little risky, but also it's gonna keep us working. So hopefully I'll do my math, I'll check my measurements twice, and we should be good. So what I'm doing is finding my point here where my valley line is gonna be, and that's really all I need. That's wet up there, Greg. That ain't even frosty. See that?
See, it's wet?
Yeah. 7/8, 139, 15/16. Wow. Beautiful. You know, I could have helped you.
I don't need your charity. Yep, we already did it wrong.
We already did it wrong?
Oh, maybe not.
Oh yeah, we did. Let's do a count on how many pieces actually we need. Would it be 10 pieces? 1, 2. Okay. So we have enough steel. And this is where I'm gonna slit it. that. Go a little higher, go a little higher. There you go.
You know how bad I wanted to just like kind of like, I had the intrusive thought to just like crunch your finger with that.
I don't know, how bad?
Like, I really wanted to.
Cool, man. I'm glad you didn't. Yeah.
Snap some lines.
Snap some lines and drop some dimes. Down, down. Maybe a little bit smaller. I care about this. Okay, there's my mark. There's my mark. There we go.
Catching.
Go ahead.
Still catching.
Go ahead.
Still catching.
Only 26 footers, man.
Only.
If they were 27s, I wouldn't be able to do this.
I've handled 28 myself.
Okay, let's go up. Keep going. I don't know if it snapped down there or not. I went to look. Yeah. I couldn't go any higher.
Sometimes you just gotta do it all yourself.
All right, day number 3, guys, of this backside. And you know, if you remember the first day, we really just spent figuring out this area on the other side. Day 2 was all putting steel down. And today, we're gonna get this side done, hopefully, because we got a lot of rain coming in tonight, tomorrow. Tomorrow or tonight?
Tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight, yeah.
Tonight.
Quarter inch.
The biggest thing is we wait till almost 10 o'clock every morning just to get up here because of the frost. So we did some more prep work, made some more panels up, and we're gonna get this thing finished up. Wait, I hit a tree.
Yep.
Now, I'm not over tightening this either, by the way. Just kind of closing this up so it can't blow off. But the moisture that could come down, condensation moisture, because we're not going to have rainwater, condensation moisture that might be underneath this panel can work its way down, and it's going to come out right here. Yes, it could go into here, but it's going to dry. The point is that it has the opportunity versus if we didn't use this, if we just put this right to the surface, there really would be no way for that moisture. It would just sit in behind the panel.
Big dog.
What?
Got a question. There?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oops. You know what they say, do your best, weather logic, tape the rest. Oh boy, I just slipped my hand big time, like deep, dude.
What'd you do?
I ran it right down that freaking metal. Like, I genuinely need to keep this closed. Bro, I looked at it and I seen my soul, it was so deep. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this closed, but I need you to do me a solid.
Yep,
No. I need you to take my belt off. If you don't have a friend like Greg, then you're doing life wrong.
How's it go? I don't know how this works.
The same as yours, dude.
Not really.
We gotta go out a little further and you kind of pull it together. That might be a little extreme. Okay.
I feel like that's...
It's gonna be fine. Yep, that's fine. All right, we should be good. A couple butterflies. I licked her clean, so I think we're gonna be free of any bacteria forming, but just to be safe, I'm gonna put on my dirty glove and cover up that wound a little bit. You ready to go now? Let's see, where's my mark? There's my mark right there. Okay, looking for my line right there. If you're not trying new things, Greg, are you even living life?
I don't know. Depends on what those new things are.
I never met a man take so long doing tape work.
You want it done right?
I do. I do. Okay. You're an interesting guy, Greg.
Why do you say that?
I just find you interesting. You know?
Why? What do you think's so interesting about me?
I really don't know. That's kind of the beauty of it. Well, it took us almost 3 full days, guys, to get to this point. But honestly, we spent a lot of time thinking about these details, how we were going to do this whole side. And I didn't really want to showcase too much in depth for you guys at this point, just to kind of give you an idea of what we were doing. But we have to do this exact same thing on the other side. And it's going to require all the same details. And now I feel pretty good about sharing with you how we did it and maybe making a little bit more sense, you know, as far as the teaching goes. So We're gonna go ahead and finish this side up, get our plastic tore off. We'll leave you with some good old drone footage of this side to get a feel for what we just did. Know that if you're gonna do a standing seam roof, there's easy ways to do it, and then there's more complicated ways to do it. This is a guaranteed leak-free roof with the details we're using because all these fasteners are gonna be completely hidden. And there's nowhere that will be exposed on this roof that water can get to a fastener. So no failed rubber grommets or neoprene, washers over time. It's all mechanically flashed with metal. This is just a lot more than putting a screw through a panel and just, putting some caulk down. All the detail and thought that goes into this valley system so that the water is running over and there's no just fastener sitting there. It takes a lot of work, but I think it looks beautiful. And if you guys want to see how we did all this a little bit more in depth detail, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we're going to do these videos. I'm going to showcase those details around where the roof dies into the valley, how we do the valley layout, how we get that all going. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. We'll catch you on the next one. Let's get our dimensions and then we can get off the roof for a while. Yeah. Should have had you bring that angle finder.
I got
This all I had was this pretty
That's cute.
cute, man. You can see I'm still bleeding, but let's see. Hold your head right. Put your head where I need it.
Can you see that?
Yeah. I hope so.
Does that help?
I hope so. I hope this is right, dude. What if it's not? It's got to be good enough. When I line it up, it's right there. So I think we're just gonna run with it. Yeah, let's just do it.
Yeah, I think it's just rolling up on you. And then I'm gonna put a little tick mark.
So early morning here, the roof was pretty frosty on the south sides, or I guess it's the north sides of the roof. So we went ahead and jumped on this south facing side. We've got these long panels already cut. We had all of our angles pre-cut, and we went ahead and just kind of made quick work of getting this section of roof done. It's nice now to finally see a valley completed on both sides to get a real good feel for it. And now we're gonna go ahead and go to the other roof that should be free of any sort of frost. So inch and an eighth back. Yeah, so go ahead and mark your 16s.
I don't have a marker.
Here. Just let it go.
Let it go.
Yes, let it go. Thank you. All right, now get it where you like it.
I didn't have faith in you at all.
I know. Okay, right there. Always stay on this side of the roof where we've got our machines, you know?
Yep.
All right, good. Thanks for putting these up here backwards.
You're welcome.
can go ahead and try. Oh man, this looks dangerous. Well, there we go, guys. We got the first, this is like the first major side of the roof done that had some complexity. We did that roof over there. It was just straight gable to gable. But this having 2 valleys, 2 overhang details, this I stressed about, and now I feel completely fine. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna end you guys with some good drone footage of what this looks like, how far we've come along this roof so far, but we have a huge section to do. We've got all these details to still show you guys, and my goal is to hopefully take you through that in a little bit more detail so that you can really see how this all happens. Not that we're perfect, not that this is the only way to do this stuff, it's just how we've gotten the best result. So hope you guys join us for that. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you can follow along with the rest of this build. Maybe thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and we'll catch you guys in the next video where we really dive into some standing seam details.